This is Mrs. Show. Today we're going to review for our Unit 1 big quiz that is going to take place tomorrow. So we're going to review order of operations, square roots, and prime factorization. What I need you to do is get a piece of paper and number it 1 to 21. Find your multiplication table and your prime numbers list on pages 120 and 122 of your planner. Okay, go ahead and hit pause, and when you have your paper numbered and you found your multiplication table and your prime numbers list from your planner, then hit play again. All right, as we go through these problems, you're going to try the problem on your paper. So number 1, put your answer. You may use your multiplication table. Okay, yes, the answer is 13. Square root of 169 means what number times itself gives you 169. Okay, answer number 2. Okay, 12 squared means 12 times 12, which is 144. Okay, number 3, put your answer. Square root of 14 squared is 14. When you square a number and then take the square root, those operations undo each other and you get the same number back, 14. Number 4, take the square root of 81. Square root of 81 means what number times itself gives you 81? That would be 9. Number 5, square root of 4 is 2. Good job. Number 6 says find the prime factorization. Write your answers in exponential form. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a factor tree for 48. So on your paper, put 48, okay, and go ahead and hit pause on the video. When you complete your factor tree, when you're done, hit play again. Okay, now that you've finished, there are different ways to do the prime factorization for 48. You could start out 6 times 8, 4 times 12, 3 times 16, 2 times 24. You should get the same answer though. If I do 6 times 8, 6 is not prime, I can make it 2 times 3. 8 is not prime, I can make that 4 times 2. I know 2 is prime because only 1 times 2 is 2. 3 is prime because only 1 times 3 is 3. But 4 is not because I can take 2 times 2. So I know that 2's are prime, I'm going to circle those, and this 2 is prime. So looking for my answer, I'm noticing I have 4 2's, so it would be 2 to the 4th times, and then I have 1 3. So my answer is 2 to the 4th times 3. Okay, number 7, find the prime factorization. Write your answer in exponential form. Okay, go ahead and start your factor tree on your paper. I want you to try this on your own. Hit pause right now. When you finish your factor tree, hit play and check your answer. Okay, let's see how you did. You can start out 5 times 15, or you could do 3 times 25. If I do 3 times 25, I know 3 is prime, but 25 is not because I can take 5 times 5. So this would be a 3 times 5 to the second. So you should have a 3 and 2 5s. So that would be 3 times 5 to the second. Okay, number 8, find 11 to the second. Write your answer on your paper. Okay, that means 11 times 11. So 11 times 11 is 121. Number 9, find 7 squared. Okay, 7 squared means 7 to the second. That means 7 times 7. Your answer should be 49. Okay, number 10, find 8 squared. Write your answer on your paper. Okay, 8 squared means 8 to the second power. That would be 64. Number 11, find the square root of 225. You may use your multiplication table. Okay, what number times itself gives you 225? That would be 15. Okay, number 12, put your answer to the square root of 3 to the second. When you square a number and then take the square root, you get the same number back, so my answer would be 3. All right, now we're going to order of operations. So on your paper, write 4 times 8 minus 24. As you do the next problem, remember, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So you're going to do parentheses, then exponents, then all the multiplication division from left to right, then all the addition and subtraction from left to right. Pause the video now. When you finish this problem, click play. Okay, now that you finished, let's check. We don't have parentheses, we don't have exponents, but we do have multiplication. So we can take 4 times 8 to get 32. And then the only thing we have left to do is subtract. Your answer should be 8. 32 minus 24 is 8. Okay, write down number 14. 20 divided by 4 times 5. Pause the video now. When you finish this problem, hit play. All right, so I don't have parentheses, I don't have exponents. I do have multiplication and division. So I go left to right. It doesn't mean I multiply then I divide. I always go left to right. So if I go left to right, I'm doing 20 divided by 4 first, which is 5. 5 times 5 is 25. See if you got 25. Okay, we're on 15. I want you to write this problem on your paper and go ahead and work it out. You need to stop or pause the video now, and when you finish the problem, click play. Okay, so let's see how you did. Parentheses, no, I don't have any, but I do have exponents here. 3 to the second is 3 times 3, 9. So this is a 4 times 9 divided by 3. Okay, I do have multiplication division, but I got to go left to right. So here's multiplication division. I'm going left to right. 4 times 9 is 36. 36 divided by 3 should be 12. You should have the answer 12. Okay, write number 16 on your paper. Hit pause. And when you finish, hit play. Okay, now that you've finished your problem, let's check it. So in the numerator, I have to multiply before I add. So I'm going to do 3 times 5 to get 15. Then in the numerator, I'm going to add 9 and 15 to get 24. In the denominator, all I have is subtraction, so I go left to right. So I take 11 minus 5 to get 6. 6 minus 2 is 4. So remember, the fraction bar means to divide. You're taking 24 divided by 4. Your answer should have been 6. All right, write down number 17. Hit pause. When you finish this problem, hit play. All right, now that you've finished, PEMDAS tells us we always multiply and divide before we add and subtract. So 16 divided by 2 is 8. Then I take 14 minus 8 to get 6. So my answer would be 6. Remember, you're trying to make your work look like a Dorito. You're working right underneath. All right, write down number 18 on your paper. Hit pause on the video. When you finish this problem, hit play. All right, now that you've finished, you're noticing we have addition and subtraction, so we just go left to right. Just because we have addition and subtraction doesn't mean we add and then subtract. You go left to right. So 31 take away 2 is 29. Then 29 plus 6 is 35. Okay, write down number 19. You're going to make a factor tree for 140. Write your answer using exponents. Hit pause. When you finish your factor tree and have your answer, hit play. Okay, now that you've finished, let's check your answer. I'm noticing 140 ends in a 0, so I could take 10 times something. So I'm going to take 10 times 14. 10 is not prime. I can make that 2 times 5. 2 is prime, 5 is prime. 14 is not prime. I can take 2 times 7. 2 is prime, 7 is prime. So my answer has 2 2's. So it's 2 to the second. Okay, and then it has 1 5. So 2 to the second times 5 times 7. Check your answer. Okay, number 20. Write your problem on your paper. Stop the video. When you finish, play the video. Okay, now that you've finished, let's check your work. You have multiplication and division. So you go left to right. So 54 divided by 6 is 9. Then I have 8 times 2. You should have had 18. 9 times 2 is 18. Okay, write down number 21 on your paper and hit pause. When you finish this problem, hit play and check your work. Okay, now that you finished, let's check how you did. So in the numerator, I have division. We always multiply and divide before we add and subtract. So I'm going to do 30 divided by 5 to get 6. Then I have a 12 plus 6. 12 plus 6 is 18. In the denominator, I have adding and subtracting. You go left to right. So 4 take away 3 is 1. 1 plus 2 would give me 3. So I have an 18 over 3, which means 18 divided by 3. The answer should be 6. Okay, hopefully you did a really good job on our review. If you feel like you struggled a little bit, it may be a good idea to go back and do this review again on another sheet of paper to try again. We will take our Unit 1 big quiz tomorrow.